Views and opinions expressed in this podcast are solely those of the hosts and guests. All individuals mentioned are presumed innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
Hey guys, it's Carolyn from Moms for Justice. Welcome back with us. We are covering the Nancy Guthrie case, and I'm back here with Paul Ciolino. He's a veteran Chicago-based homicide investigator and a private investigator with more than 25 years experience, correct? You're not sure anymore, are you?
More than 40.
Well, he's worked with some of the most, complex criminal cases out there, okay? And you're known for wrongful conviction cases, including securing confessions that helped exonerate death row inmates. You're also a trusted on-air expert, formerly though, right, with CBS, or are you still with CBS?
Formerly. Yep.
Formerly CBS News in 48 Hours. You're semi-retired, and you have appearances across every major U.S. and Canadian network. And your 48 Hours episodes, I read, were averaged at over 6.5 million viewers per broadcast. So I'm so honored to have you on again. And
you're fun.
Huh?
I like going. I love Moms for Justice. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
One of my favorite podcasts.
Oh, thank you so much. And it's so cool because, he was on Newsmax yesterday, and you're on Hannity tonight. I don't mind.
I was on Newsmax this morning.
Oh, it was this morning? Did I miss? Was it this morning or was it yesterday?
You did. I did one. I did Jesse Waters last night. I'm doing Hannity tonight.
Nice.
By the way, we decided we're not doing no more media on this thing.
Okay.
Hannity tonight, and I'm done.
You're done with it. Okay. Well, you're gonna tell us all why in a couple minutes.
I will come back for Moms for Justice, though.
Thank you. Well, you know what?
For real.
I would love to do an episode with you on John Benet Ramsey. I would just love your opinion.
I worked on
the
case for CBS.
I didn't want to say it without confirming it first, but I had a feeling that you did work on that case. And did you work on O.J. Simpson at all?
Yes, but I actually, that was privately. I did the Chicago part of the investigation for the defense team.
See, guys, he's such a pro. I love it. Thank you for being on. And it's such an
my
honor
dad,
to
we got to
have you.
not guilty of that case, too.
You're so funny. Okay, so I have so many questions for you, but the first thing I want to say to you is that things are moving really fast in this case, and a lot of us are watching this really shocked. And honestly, I'm in disbelief, and I think all the viewers are, on how strange that this case has unfolded. And as someone with decades of experience, does that stand out to you as particularly unusual, this case?
Listen, there's a fallacy that the FBI are the world's greatest investigators, okay?
Mm-hmm.
There are certain individuals in the FBI who are brilliant and geniuses and really, really, really good at what they do. And then there's the rest of them who aren't very good at this and really don't know what they're doing. And the bosses who are notoriously inept but political, and that's why they're bosses. So what the FBI does really well is evidence collection, crime scene investigation, technology related stuff. Pardon me, terrorism. They're good at terrorism.
Mm-hmm.
That's their bread and butter, right?
Yeah.
They got good at it after 9/11. Pardon me, Carolyn.
You're fine.
There was a guy named John O'Neill who was the best terrorist, was the bin Laden expert long before anyone knew who bin Laden was. It warned everybody in Washington about bin Laden, and they all ignored him. And they didn't like him because he liked to drink and he had a girlfriend, and he didn't fit the FBI mold, but people in power knew he was the smartest guy walking when it came to terrorism.
What's his name?
And he was like the number 2 or 3 guy in the New York office. his first day out of the FBI, he got fired. He basically got fired. He
Oh, wow.
resigned, but he got fired because they wanted to get rid of him. They didn't like him. He went to work as the head of security for the World Trade Center. His first day on the job was the day it went down. And John went in there and went down with it, knowing he wasn't going to come out.
Oh my
And
gosh. Okay.
he's an American hero. And there's been books written about John, but that's the exception over at the FBI. And this case today, for instance, I'm
Mhm.
doing Newsmax, and the FBI has told the media to back up. We're going to start searching in front of Mrs. Guthrie's house.
Mhm.
And basically, there's 8 or 9 dudes and dudettes walking around the desert, lollygagging, a nice little walk in the sun and the nice Tucson weather, doing the worst search I've ever seen of an area 10 days after she's gone.
Yeah, they should have done
Right?
it a long time ago.
Should have done it like the first day, the second day,
Thank
maybe the
you.
third. But this
Thank
is
you.
classic what's been going on in this case. And they should have had the pictures the second day of the case. We might be talking about Mrs. Guthrie walking out of wherever she may have been if she survived that first night with these knuckleheads, right? But there's no hope at this point because no one bothered to get the Ring camera videos.
Yeah.
She wasn't subscribed. Well, every idiot knows that thing's still working.
Well,
It's
they
not
did get
downloaded to your
something.
phone or
They
your home computer, right?
Yeah.
But it's still working. It's out there. And whatever reason, they didn't try and get it. Well, look what happened when they got it. They've had over 1,000 tips now. I promise you, a couple of them are good ones. And
Mhm.
it's just going to take them a while to get to it. And they're going to get the right guy, and this thing's going to come apart at warp speed, right? But
Yeah.
now they've got assigned, 300-400 agents to this thing, at least, which is kind of aggravating because I can promise you one thing. If it was your mama, okay,
Mhm.
there'd be no 300-400 agents assigned to the case.
Nope.
There probably wouldn't be one.
And how many missing people have gone missing in this
Oh,
10-day period of time?
let me tell you, it's horribly unfair. But when the president says, "Oh, I'm really interested in this case," the head of that agency goes, "Well, if the president's issued, I'm really interested," right? So shit is happening now. And it's like, I don't care what it takes, get this case fixed, get it solved. I'm tired of seeing it every day. So
Right.
that's what's happened. And when they throw that kind of money and resources at it, they have a tendency to solve the case.
Well, there you heard it. There you heard
And
it.
that
I
sheriff's
mean,
office, boy, that sheriff is a dope.
yeah,
Okay?
a lot of people think that.
Everybody needs to remember, sheriffs are elected politicians. They're often longtime employees of the office, never, albeit they're still politicians.
Mhm.
And whenever you let a politician run any kind of investigation, be it a mayor directing his city police department
Mhm.
or the county commissioners directing the sheriff or whoever, it's never a good idea. I heard one thing that really disturbed me, that the lead investigator from the sheriff's office had 2 years experience as an investigator. That's a problem for me
Yeah.
because I could tell you one thing. If I'm the sheriff and I know who's the daughter of this missing woman,
Mhm.
I'm not going to have some kid fresh out of detective school running the show.
Yeah.
I'm going to be very involved and make sure things get done right immediately.
They should have called you.
Well, if they were smart, we this thing would be over with by now if we got involved, and we wouldn't have 150 people. But most people are going to listen to some idiot ex cop who's on their staff and going, "Well, the FBI can handle it. Don't worry. We'll interface with them." And I'm sure the Guthrie family is losing their minds over how this is being done. But they dare not say anything because they don't want to alienate the very people who are, listen, the family still has hope beyond hope that their mother's alive.
Mhm.
It'd be a great ending to this story. Highly unlikely, though.
Wow.
Mostly
Well,
because of her age and the idiots who are running this, who committed the crime.
Right. So yesterday, it was a wild goose chase yesterday. I was on there. Oh,
Yeah.
gosh, guys, I was on here like forever watching the streams. I got the JLR stream going, but then I found Fox 5 Washington. I'm watching that, and they're parked in front of Nancy's house. JLR, what's that?
Just making everyone know I'm drinking water.
Yes, you got to get ready for Hannity.
Yes, Hannity.
So, there's all these things that went down. We had gotten the video finally. We had watched that. We, analyzing the pictures. And then, there's all of a sudden we hear about SWAT teams, a bomb squad, FBI hostage unit. They go off to Rio Rico, whatever the heck that name is, and they pick up this guy for questioning. At first, they wouldn't call him a suspect, but then he became a suspect, and then they let him go. So we've got that. But my question to you is, from your experience, that whole sequence of that happening where there was just all this commotion, they go over there, they pick the guy up, and everybody's thinking, there's this huge climax coming, and then they let him go. So, is that standard procedure? I mean, like,
Well,
what does that look like to you yesterday?
they somebody called about this guy, and or his phone number kept appearing in that area off
Okay.
the cell towers. Now he's a
Yep.
delivery man, right? So he's got
DoorDash,
a
right?
reason.
DoorDash.
What?
Was it DoorDash?
That's his part-time gig, but he's a DSL or something like that.
Okay.
And they asked him, "You deliver to his house?" I don't know these people. I may have, but I'm not sure if I ever did. The guy, someone called about him, or his phone number kept bouncing on the towers. When they grabbed him, they were giddy. By the way, a guy who you want to cooperate and be nice to, you don't bring him to the jail and interrogate him. That's a bad feeling for him. Bring him to a nice, comfortable office somewhere and set him down. They did the right thing because someone figured out immediately, this guy didn't do it. Okay. This guy doesn't watch he doesn't even know about this case. He's so busy, hustling. And he lived an hour from Tucson.
And
His
10 minutes from the
mother-in-law,
border.
you see, now here's what's confusing. His mother-in-law gets on TV and says, they dragged him out of the kitchen in handcuffs. He had his earphones in. He didn't know what was going on. They kicked my door in. And he says that night, "Oh, they picked me up on a traffic stop. I was driving my car and I was surrounded all of a sudden. And they pulled me out of the car and said, you're coming with us. We're going to Pena County."
Okay.
And he said, "Okay, why?" He said, "No one's talking to me." So that's a drastically different story from getting dragged out of mother-in-law's house. So who's telling the truth? I watched this kid talking. I think he's telling the truth. He's
Yeah.
pretty open and honest about what happened.
Well, the mother-in-law was probably butthurt that her son-in-law was,
Well, I mean, yeah, but
targeted.
she tells the big lie, right?
Okay.
And I said to the guy who I was on TV with today, I go, "Did you hear the two different stories? Which one is it?" It's kind of important. They drag him out of the house in cuffs, or they stop him in the traffic stop and were they nice to him, right?
Right.
Now, because the FBI was involved, they know if I need to get some good intelligence, I got to be nice to this guy. I
Mm-hmm.
can't throw him down in the asphalt and put my boot on the back of his neck and cuff him up and bounce him down the road into the car,
Mm-hmm.
which they didn't do, I don't think. They were treated him pretty well.
Okay.
But the FBI in this particular case, like today, this is my favorite. While they're doing this horseshit search,
Mm-hmm.
walking around, whistling, crossing each other, they let some of the news media in there with them. So if you really think this is a crime scene, you're going to bring in civilians who are going to contaminate your crime scene,
I didn't
right?
see that. I thought they were keeping them on the
Oh,
road.
it was there.
Okay.
They let some of the media people, cameramen, come in with them to see them in action.
Okay.
Action is walking around the desert, but don't get too close to anything that might be uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
So this is what's going on in this case, which is it's rank amateur hour. Somebody needs to get control and start acting like real professionals.
Right. Okay. So around that time, as we know, he was detained. And then there's confirmed reports of a hostage response unit and a bomb squad vehicle near Nancy's home. What do you make of that? What kind of scenarios would justify deploying that? Like, I immediately thought if you call a hostage unit out, that means that they have reason to believe that there's a hostage about ready to be released. So that's A.
Right.
And
Yeah.
then a bomb squad, what's that about?
Well, listen, number one, the media should not have, they should be on communications that the media don't have access to, on scanners or whatever. And they should keep them away from their parking lot and where their vehicles are. And now, why they're activated in the FBI HRT unit, let me tell you something. When those guys show up, somebody's getting killed usually.
Right.
Very likelihood, those guys are serious killers on HRT.
So are you saying they weren't there? That was all that people misheard
They
that?
said they were activated. Now, I can't even imagine why HRT would be involved and come down for this case. Everyone's capable of dealing with a one or two guys, right? They don't need HRT. And the sheriff's department SWAT team, as far as I could tell, they went out and drove around a little bit and came right back.
Yeah, and they
I don't know what they're
outfits.
doing. Maybe they're
Right.
just messing around, they're screwing the media around and teasing them. But there was no reason for any of those people to be the bomb squad,
Yeah. There's no bomb in this case that I know of. I
they
mean,
don't, they wish there was one. It's sexy, it's fun,
right.
it's great
sexy.
TV, but it's not real. So I don't know what they're doing.
Okay, so do you
I gotta
think
tell you what,
yeah.
there'll be a great Freedom of Information request to get what this thing cost and the reports and the overtime and I can't even imagine the silliness and the money wasted on this thing.
Oh, I cannot imagine. And I'm sure a lot of that'll come out later. Do you think that now that he was detained and released, that he has been officially cleared?
Yeah, he's cleared.
Okay. Good to know.
Yeah, they got nothing. Believe me, they have nothing on him, and somebody cooler heads prevailed. Thank God, because there's some places they just lock his ass up and say, "Yeah, we think it's him."
Yeah. And it's such
Well,
a high
indict him.
profile, all eyes are on them that I would think that they'd be pretty maybe slack a little because they need to find somebody so that they can get the heat off of them.
They need to do the work. To date, they haven't done the work. I'm
Right.
assuming they're doing the work now with all these tips they got.
Mm-hmm.
They're running backgrounds and they're getting phone numbers and they're seeing if there's people talking to each other that are close to the family or worked for the family. I mean, there's a lot of stuff you could be doing that's helpful that we should never know about until it's over with.
You said the other day that, in the most sensitive way that you could, that she was probably likely not alive. Do you still believe that now?
She's 84 years old. She's been away from home for 12 days and any kind of medical care. Talk about being stressed, all right?
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing worse than being kidnapped and thrown into a tool shed and, fed, grits and biscuits or whatever they're making her if she's alive. I
if
don't
anything.
see her surviving that kind of trauma.
Okay.
And we know she's bleeding the night they grab her. We know it.
Yeah,
There's
there was
blood.
blood found on the porch, and it
And
came
I wouldn't say
back.
there's a lot of blood, but there's blood. Now, is she wrapped up in a sheet and a little blood leaks out? Was there a lot of blood somewhere? They're in there 41 minutes. You got plenty of time to clean up.
Yeah, and it's important to note that she was very immobile, according to her family, and nobody's
Yeah.
going to want to sit around and pussyfoot around and handhold her and walk her a long ways. So they
They're not going to
probably
take the walker with them, okay?
right. They're not
The
going to
walker's not coming.
And for anybody know, I am not laughing at this case. I'm laughing at Paul because for some reason he makes me laugh.
Listen, you better have a sense of humor when you do this, or you won't be doing it for long.
I know, but no,
And
seriously,
and
I'm
we're
like,
laughing. We're not laughing at her expense.
no,
Okay, we're
of
laughing
course
at the
not.
absurdity of how these things go down and how they're handled, and
Right.
the participants that are involved in them.
Right. I know.
And
And
we're
I
not
just,
laughing at the Guthrie
I
family
know. I just want to
pain.
make sure. It's my fault.
And I'm
It's my
hoping
fault
they're
'cause
not
I'm
watching
laughing.
any of this bullshit. Okay, not one family member is turning on a computer or TV and watching this nonsense that's going on because it's not. Frankly, it's not beneficial to them.
Right.
They're better off watching My Green Valley on the OVCR or, over and over on Prime. Turn on British TV.
Right.
By the way, I did Australia TV last night.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
That
are you
correspondent.
telling them all like, the same things you're saying here, would you say? Are you
No,
pretty
I
much saying
make
the
up
same
some
thing?
really crazy shit when I talk to the Australians and the British. No, yes, yes. Yeah, I'm telling them exactly what we're talking about.
Okay. See,
Other
don't
than I
you
told
like
the
your
Aust
new
I
don't
might
you
have said I
like
was in charge of the whole investigation in the Southwest United States, maybe. I might have mentioned something like that.
right. Okay, so
I've done that
they
in the Caribbean before at bars, talking to women, and I'm the chief of police of Chicago.
are you?
No.
Oh. I'm very gullible in case my
My
father-in-law hasn't told you.
but my
Um,
brother was a Chicago policeman for 32 years, so I could say that.
okay. There you
No,
go.
I can't say it really, but I didn't say it in the United States, so I think I'm okay.
All right, so I'm gonna try to get back on track and not laugh
Okay.
at Paul anymore. But okay, so this morning, these are the two pieces of information today. Now that they let the guy go yesterday, so this morning TMZ. Don't even. I'm sure you're gonna make a comment about
Don't,
TMZ, but
see,
they.
that's your first mistake. Don't even turn them guys on.
Yeah, but TMZ has come forward actually with some legit info that's checked out. So I'm just saying. But you're right.
What legit info might that be?
Okay. Well, there's another note that has come out this morning.
Is it a
Okay.
hostage? Is it a Bitcoin note?
A 1 Bitcoin they want. They want 1 Bitcoin in exchange for I'll tell you who the kidnapper is, which is messed up in so many
It's only
ways.
$66,000 by checking the
66,000 for
Bitcoin.
1 coin.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's not bad.
Yeah. Well, considering how much money Savannah is worth, I mean, if they're
She
going to
could
go after.
she could send that little Bitcoin.
But how
I would wrestle her and break her hands before I'd let her send that money.
Well, I think that's a hoax too, don't you think?
Oh, yeah, yes, it's a hoax.
It's a hoax. It's a hoax. But here's the thing. Anybody who genuinely wants to help this woman and had information isn't going to ask for money. So, I mean, that's
Oh,
the
yes,
first
they
thing.
are. They want the reward. Hey, listen, Juanita is sitting down there in Southwest Arizona, living in the double wide that's roof's falling in on, and the heater doesn't work anymore. She's
Mhm.
gonna want that reward money before she turns in her boyfriend, okay?
True.
And
Yeah.
if she's smart, she negotiates. I don't have to pay taxes on this money, kind of deal.
Mhm. Yeah, that's true.
That's how you get paid.
So, we also they came across one of the gloves that they believe matches the gloves that were used. Now, I heard they are nitrile gloves. They're like this really thick, heavy black latex, and they believed yesterday at least that they were doubled up, that he was wearing two on each side. So one of these gloves was left behind. My question for you about that, and I'm sorry if it's a stupid, ignorant question, but can they recover a fingerprint from the inside of that glove?
No, but they can recover DNA. Now,
DNA.
see, I think that's potentially a valuable piece of evidence. Okay,
Tell us
they've
why.
got DNA off that glove. If
Mhm.
that's the glove that was worn, but by hand or used a bare hand to pull it on, they're going to recover DNA on that glove. I think they recovered that glove because they're onto somebody's phone and they're searching everywhere that phone's been recently, which would
Okay.
lead me to believe it's the son-in-law's phone. And
Oh,
they didn't just get lucky and find a glove. They were doing a search on the roads, on certain roads in and around that area. Not all of them, certain roads. So they're onto someone's phone and they're tracking it.
okay. Well, why are
That's
they
why they
finding
found
this
that
glove
glove.
now? Why are they finding the glove now? Why didn't they find
Well,
it
because they
earlier?
didn't start looking for it till today or yesterday.
So it's interesting. One of my questions is going to be about the son-in-law. So now we're talking the son-in-law. I heard you mention a son-in-law. Tell us what you think of this guy, Tommaso. Did you look into him at all?
Yeah, he's a band member. That's all I need to know.
I used to be in a band, so I know all about that world. My viewers know I used to be in a band, and I was telling them yesterday, just because you're doing death metal and you have a song or album that says love and murder, and it doesn't make you a murderer either. However, there's a lot of people out there that are looking at the son-in-law and looking at his friend, who's a bandmate.
Well, there's somebody today talking about the bandmate who has a criminal record. but only in 1999, I guess, right?
It's
Or
like a
no,
long
wait,
time ago.
yeah, 2009 or something like that, a long time ago. And I mean, he had a rough year. He went to prison. He had armed robbery,
Oh,
shoplifting. They're listing them all. It was hilarious.
there's a
But he's
lot.
been good since then. Now, now you are who you hang out with. Now, Tommaso is a sixth grade teacher, is my understanding. All
He's a
right.
teacher.
With a bad gambling habit, I've heard.
Okay.
Bad gambling habit will make you do stupid shit. And I tell you, I got to look at his and his wife's house. They're not killing it down there in Tucson. And I don't think Sam's writing checks to them every month.
Mm-hmm.
And so one of the things you look for is motivation. Who gains the most by Mrs. Guthrie dying? Right?
Right.
Who who reaps any kind of reward? Well, Samantha's wealthy. She's not going to get anything when her mom dies,
Yeah, but
except
why not go after Savannah? Why would you go after Nancy? How
well,
much money
because
does
Savannah
Nancy have?
probably doesn't have them in her will. Samantha, she's got her own children. She's got a husband, right?
Mm-hmm.
She takes care of her mom, provides for her.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and I'm guessing the sister and brother, are, hey, what have you done for me lately?
Yeah.
And
Allegedly,
Granny's sitting
right?
over there, hey, she's 84, man. How much longer is she going to live? Okay, I need money now.
Maybe.
So, all these, everyone's looking at that. Let me tell you, they got a magnifying glass up his ass right now. All right. I would
Okay.
not be surprised if he's got a lawyer and he's hunkered down at this point
I also
because they're on
heard,
his phone. They've taken his car. They're processing his house every day. I mean, he's got problems.
and we haven't
And
seen him. We haven't seen any pictures of him. He hasn't come forward. He hasn't spoken.
that
Nobody
could
knows
be
where he
that,
is.
that could be as innocent as a lawyer saying to him, shut your mouth, stay out of the public, do not talk to the media. This is what lawyers do. If anyone talks to the media, I'll be doing it. Not you.
Yeah.
Me lawyer, you client. Shut up.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah,
I know
not a good
another
idea,
case,
generally.
guys. Another case
It-
where we know somebody who listened to her lawyer on that one. Listen, I'm keeping track of the time because he's got to be on
We
Hannity in about a half hour. I'm
can do
gonna.
questions.
I have more questions, but I want to make sure that if they have any, that they put them up on the board, and I'll pick a few at the end. But
Okay.
so I have one more thing. Did you hear anything about any? This is allegedly, this is a rumor. I don't know, but I heard something about him having a power of attorney over Nancy. Tommaso having some sort of power of attorney over Nancy's whatever assets. I don't know. Did you hear anything about that?
Maybe Tommaso maybe he had a medical power of attorney because he lives there. I
Yeah.
don't
Well.
know. To answer your question, I have not heard about that.
Okay.
And listen, he could have been this kind of son-in-law like me who holds it together for
Yeah.
for
He
his
could be totally
mother-in-law,
innocent.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. He could be a really good dude. We don't know, but I know the FBI is lighting him up right now.
Okay.
So presumably they know more than we know. And I think he's got a problem based on everything I'm seeing them do.
Okay.
And all they're looking for is this guy who grabbed the old lady to see if they could flip him.
Yeah.
Somebody sent him. The landscaper didn't come up with this scheme on his own.
They said, let me ask you this. You can answer this for me. They were talking about that the suspect, by the way he walked, the fact that he carried a firearm in his holster in the front,
Yeah,
told people that he was an amateur. Is that true?
absolutely. Listen, anyone who's had more than 8 hours of training with a firearm
Mm-hmm.
is not going to have it stuck down the front of their pants. That's what outlaws and rappers and ne'er-do-wells do. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
this guy was so inept. I said I have an autistic son, and I said to one of my other sons, I got to tell you, the dude on the tape looks autistic, but that would kind of be an insult to real autistic people. So I'm not going to say that on the air.
Right.
But
Right.
this guy's movements and the way he carries himself and the silly shit he was doing,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to tell you something.
Amateur.
He's a built insanity defense waiting to happen.
So tell
Look
me,
at this.
what are you noticing here?
Are you asking me?
Yeah, I'm asking you. What do you think
Listen,
about the fact that he grabbed the foliage in his hand and he used it? I mean, that to me sounded kind of smart. He needed something to disguise himself, so he grabs right
Carolyn,
here.
that's a moron move. Okay, listen to me. He's that's the silliest shit I've ever seen. Almost, he does everything but start eating it like a salad or something. Okay, that's not going to work.
Sorry. Again,
I
we're
was
not
waiting
laughing
for him
at
to
the
start
case. I just
munching on it
can't.
like celery.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Go ahead. What else you saying there?
What else am I seeing?
Yeah. See anything
Listen,
else?
I don't even know what he's trying to do.
Do you think he
Oh,
has other
maybe if I
people?
put my hand there, it'll quit working.
Do you
I
think
don't
he?
know. Wait,
Okay.
let me get some weeds. I'll get some weeds. We'll cover it with weeds. Here we go. It's not watching me now because I'm magical and it can't see me. I got the weeds in my hand.
Hmm. He's got the
And by the
flashlight in
way,
his mouth.
oh, which when he takes it out of there, he's transferring DNA onto his gloves. Okay.
Oh my gosh, you're right. I didn't even think of that.
Thank, thank you, Carolyn. And that another amateur move. You
Okay.
might as well just spit on, spit right on everything. All right. Leave it there for him. Here's a little saliva.
Um,
And
do you think that there's other people with him, like on the? I was thinking to me, like he's acting like he's all alone. It doesn't seem like he
yeah,
has
I'm
anybody with
thinking
him.
there's somebody in a car waiting for him, maybe. You know, I think there's going to be two of them in the area. Maybe the other one was bright enough to stay out of camera range.
Right. He's certainly in no hurry. And listen, because of
No, he's not in a hurry at all.
no, and because of the timeline, we know that he most likely was, doing all this, getting to her, being in that house for 41 minutes because that's when the pacemaker disconnected.
Yeah, but this connects from the Apple Watch. I don't listen. That's probably a good guess. What's he doing
Mhm.
for 41 minutes? He's either done something really bad to her and he's cleaning up a crime scene
Mhm.
best he can, and or he's looking for money and jewelry. Now, no one has said anything about anything missing from the house.
Nobody has
So,
said that yet. You're right.
no, I don't think there is anything missing.
Lola asks or makes a comment here. It's not a flashlight. He doesn't have one in his hands. He uses his left hand. I want to know if Carlos is as well. He did look out, so he was not alone. Not sure of the question there. Um,
It's a flashlight he's got in his mouth, a little pen light.
it's a pen light. Okay, which
Yeah,
is not
it's definitely a flashlight.
it's not a typical flashlight, but at the end
No,
of
I
your
mean it's
pen.
it's a small. Listen, walk into any hardware store, you can buy flashlights that this big or that big.
Right.
They come in all shapes and sizes.
And I was joking yesterday with the ladies on here yesterday because I said somebody had said that they thought it was a girl. And I'm like, first of all, I don't think that build is a girl. And secondly, we women would not put a dirty, rusty old flashlight in our mouth. We wouldn't put one in our mouth. But then I had one girl.
Yeah, they put a
One
lot
girl.
worse things in their mouths than that. Okay,
Okay. Take it easy. Yeah, we're a clean channel, Paul. Okay, it's a bite light. Yeah. One girl had said, well, if you're a tomboy, I could see you, growing up, with your dad in the
Okay.
shop.
Unless it's a transgender person, okay, it's a dude.
Right. Okay. It's a guy, definitely.
Yeah.
Okay. You're almost. I still got you a little longer. Okay. Guys, if you could put a QQQ in front of your question for Paul for me, I'm gonna skip down here because I don't have as much time as I wanted to ask him. But I wanted to say, at what point do you think investigators should scale back, will scale back on searching? Because you know how this thing goes. They go all at it, and when they get nowhere, it goes cold, and then we don't ever hear about it again.
Um, yeah, not until at least a month in should we even worry about that happening. Because listen, like I said earlier, when the president express interest in a case, that
Mm-hmm.
means the entire federal law enforcement apparatus is interested, whether they want to be or not.
Mm-hmm.
The boss said, on Cash Patel's talking about a number of good leads they have right now. Right?
As
So
of this morning, because they went
yeah,
and got
today.
somebody else yesterday.
No, they didn't get anyone else, but he said we got a bunch of leads we're working on that are substantial. Now, is he bullshitting? Maybe a little bit, but I bet they got some good leads. I really do.
Mm-hmm.
The picture, someone's going to want to get paid. Someone's not going to like this guy. It never fails.
Mm-hmm.
Never.
Do you think they're going to get more footage from other cameras, or do you think this is
I think there is more footage, and they're probably not sharing it right now.
Okay.
You got to hold something back.
Rebecca's asking you, do you think he took her car to move her and then brought her car back?
I doubt it. I think he came with a car. You're a pretty remote area. You're not walking around at 2 a.m. You know, he's not out. In fact, I think I'm not sure, but are there pictures without a backpack on, and then he has one on?
No.
Okay.
He has the backpack on at all times. You see the reflector straps the whole time. And it was a full backpack, according to sources online, are saying it was a full backpack. And if there was anything like burglary in mind first that went wrong, he would have never came with a full backpack. Because if you're going to go burglarize a house, you need empty bags to fill it up with goods.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, most burglars just grab a pillowcase.
Right.
Or two.
Oh, right from the house. Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's the best way to do it. And, shit.
Are they here?
They're out front. Don't worry about it.
Oh, they're Fox is out front.
Hey, Carolyn.
He'd rather stay with me.
Listen, I have the lovely Carolyn Rivera, or I got old Irish ass Sean Hannity. That's my options right now. Okay, Sean can wait.
Tell Sean. I know you probably can't fit it in, but if you get a chance, go. Moms for Justice on YouTube. Make sure you watch Moms for Justice on YouTube. I really
tell him the House Investigator for Moms for Justice on YouTube. Okay.
Okay. I really want to do a JonBenet Ramsey episode with you, but
we could do a JonBenet Ramsey.
That would be awesome. I have so many questions. Let me tell you, that's a rabbit hole. But honestly, guys, stay tuned because we're working on the Arturo Gotti original. The Arturo Gotti Senior. He investigated, and of course, there's this big question in the air about his son that has passed away.
There's no question. He's murdered.
Okay.
The question is, when's somebody going to get arrested for it? That's the question.
Right. Exactly. That is the question. Somebody asked you here, it's Cooey Adventures. If the intruder double gloved, can they still recover DNA?
If that black glove is from the intruder, yeah. But Cooley asked a good question because I want to tell you something. It's just not foolproof. All right. Sometimes, I can't tell you how many times we've had guns and homicides, no fingerprints, no DNA, nothing. We got a gun, but little else. And other times we got the guy's DNA on a bullet in the bottom of the magazine. That's it. But that's good enough, right? So it's not foolproof. Sometimes you get lucky, and it's the manner in which you collect it. How long's it been exposed to the elements, right? I mean, if we go to his house and we find that jacket and those pants, they match up, and those shoes, there's going to be all kinds of evidence on them.
Yeah.
Right? Probably Mrs. Guthrie DNA.
And it was interesting that she said, would they find the DNA on the gloves if it was doubled up? Because like you said, he's touching foliage, touching the flashlight, it's all on. But here's the thing, if it's double glove, if the glove they found is the one that's closest to the hand, then there might not be DNA on that.
Well, there'll be DNA. The one closest to the hand is going to have DNA. The one outside of the second glove over the original glove, that one might not have any DNA, but he took the flashlight out of his mouth and he's handling it. So yeah, it's going to have his DNA on both of them.
Right.
But you got to recover the gloves.
Right.
You don't have the gloves, you got nothing.
And we don't even know if that was the glove, but it sure looked like it. It sure looked like
it.
No,
we don't. No. That is definitely not the outer glove that they recovered.
Oh, okay. Could be the under.
That's a black, heavy, that's work glove, right?
Yeah, but in the picture here, it looks black. And this is the outside one.
Show me the picture.
Here.
Okay. Yeah, that's sort of like the gloves you wear in the kitchen, the heavy rubber gloves you pull over your hands
Mm.
when you're doing lots of pots and pans.
Actually, it looks like a boxing glove.
It does look a little like a boxing glove.
It does. It looks like a boxing
Yep.
glove. But I don't know. Actually, I even thought as much as that somebody took something and just wrapped their hand with like some sort of tarp material or something. It doesn't even, you can't even see. Well, yeah, you're right. It's got fingers and all that. Let me see here.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Now, see, they look very black there, right?
Yeah.
But they don't look black close up.
No,
But
because of the
it also
lighting.
looks like it's snowing in Tucson in the background,
You're right. Good point. And then when
right?
you,
So
yeah.
a lot of it's just lighting.
And when you see his face, I said to myself, you really probably can't tell if he's white or African American at all, because if he was African American, because of the look, the foliage is probably like a whatever, a brown or a green, right? Probably green.
Yeah,
I mean brown
it's
because it's
green. Yeah.
Arizona.
Well,
So,
probably green there. Yeah.
but when you look at the eyes, everything's going to look more whiter because of this light shining in his face. So he could
Yeah,
be African American.
I think it's a Hispanic guy.
Hispanic.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. One more question for Paul, and then we got to let him go, guys. I'm sad. I don't want you to go. Okay. Anybody got another question here? Well, let me see. Thank you. Love this guy. Yeah, he'll come back. They want you to come back.
Oh, I'll come back for my girls. Don't you worry.
Yay.
Moms for Justice. I'm
Rosie's
all
on
in.
here. Look, Rosie's on here.
I'm all in.
Oh, she's saying hi to everybody because she's one of my moderators.
We'll do a New Jersey show live, okay?
That'll be fun. That'll be fun. But we'll do a live Jersey show. We should do a Jersey case too. Like talk
We'll
about
do a Jersey case. There's plenty of crime out there.
So no, that's why I left.
That's why I like Jersey.
That's why I left. All right. So I'm gonna let Paul go. And, he's gonna be on Hannity, and you know me, I don't care if you guys want to jump off and support him. Go watch him on Hannity. He's gonna be on at 8 live, and yeah, and I'll stay on here with you guys a little bit longer.
Just right
talk about some
handed,
things.
tell him how wonderful I am. I should, he should pay me instead of that dope ex-copper they got working for him. They can't string two sentences together without sounding like an idiot.
They should
And
have
everybody
hired
knows
you.
it. That's the sad part, right?
Yeah.
The correspondents are like, "Oh God, he's on again. We got to talk to him." Really,
It's time for you to come out of full retirement.
There's no rhyme or reason, Carolyn. For the write the check. I'm here. I'll do it. Except Moms for Justice don't need any money.
I know.
Just my moms.
Say hi to Sean for me.
I'll tell him.
Okay. Have a good show.
Tell him, hey, check out the Moms for Justice.
Yeah,
There's some action going on over there, boys. Okay.
Okay. All right. Have a good show.
Bye, guys. Take care. Thank you.
All right. So I'm going to stay on here with you guys. And, they said handsome Paul.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, he's
Bless
still
their
there.
little hearts.
He's like, I'm waiting
Bless
to see
their
what
hearts.
they say.
I'm trying to get out.
Okay. See you later. So guys, yeah. So today was crazy. And then it got not so crazy, right? Like it just got completely boring. There's nothing going on that I last heard, but hold on. I got JLR up this time again. Let's just see if there's anything else going on. All right. He's there. He's there. Let's take a listen, guys. I don't know what's going on, but does anyone know that's got a screen open with JLR on there?
Yeah, right.
Let me know where he is right now. Is he still at Nancy's or is he at Annie's house right
Just
now?
asked the reporter over here from the LA Times. He's been out here all week from the LA Times. He has no idea. They're not reporting about the black glove.
Isn't Paul great, guys? I am so happy. He wants to come on. He told me that he'd rather be on my show than CNN. So I think I can have him on whenever, and he can answer some questions about some really hard cases. So I'm super, super stoked about that. Hey, Michael, how are you? Hi, Rosie. I finally get to say hi to you guys. I just wanted to really focus on my questions here, but I'm so glad you're here. I was really, that was very informative for me. everything he said. There was things he said that I've not heard anywhere, and he just breaks it down, and he's to the point, and just very, he gives it to you like it is. Okay, so they're searching Nancy's yard. Yeah, and I heard earlier today that they're all over there still. They're still in the bushes, and as we know, Paul is saying that they should have done this a long time ago. They should have done this a long time ago. Give me a thumbs up, guys. Did you guys smash the like button? Make sure you subscribe, share the channel. Make sure you share this
The car parked
episode.
right there. They just came over to bring some flowers for the Nancy Guthrie. Lots of people have been bringing flowers and just leaving them right here by the mailbox. Growing section of flowers. People hopeful that the tips will come in tonight. Obviously, those 4,000 tips.
4,000 tips. Wow. I think it's crazy about this person sending another note to TMZ. Like, really? Obviously, it's just somebody trying to profit off a tragedy. Because if you genuinely cared about this family and their elderly mother, you wouldn't be asking for 1 Bitcoin. You would not. Hey, Rosie, do me a favor and hold down the fort real quick. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. If anybody pops on here, let them know that I'll be right back. I'm back. Guys, smash that like button for me. So we're thinking about doing a whole series where once a week we have Paul on and it'll be like its own show. I thought that would be really cool. What do we got going on here? Nothing, right? Hey, Tracy, thanks for joining us. Listen, if you heard the first part of the interview today, I don't know. There's a lot of shenanigans going on with this case. And, it is so bizarre. And it's getting more bizarre by the day. And I just, it's almost not even, it should be about Nancy, but it almost feels like it's not even about Nancy anymore. Yeah, Rosie's the best. I'm so blessed that I found her. My sister's on. Yeah, he's great. And I'm telling you right now, we are working up to not only having him on for this case and everything, but we're working up to a big episode on Arturo Gatti. And you know what? I'm kind of glad we waited. Having him on a few times will really help to spread the word. I know I have to have my husband make the Where's Rosie t-shirt. Guys, guess what? Oh, and Rosie, by the way, I'm going to be sending you some merch because as a thank you. I'm thinking about getting you this new mug I got. It's huge and it is so amazing. Check it out. Moms for Justice mug. There's a smaller one, but this is the big one. And it is just, I love it. Just the handle, especially. I love the handle. And it's in my, the link for my merch is in the description below. But Rosie drove all the way out to the Nancy Guthrie crime scene and represented Moms for Justice. She was talking to Court TV. She was talking to JLR Investigate. She had boots on the ground with her little doggy. And I just thank you so much. So I'm going to send you some merch, girl. I know, he definitely cannot retire. He said he's semi-retired. He's still taking, but he said he's done with this case because clearly he's pretty disgusted with the way the investigation has gone down up until now on this case. He is. He's going to come on. He wants to pretty much come on a regular basis. He's been texting me, so it's cool. He's on Hannity. Maybe he will shout out to me on Hannity. Hey, Erica, my other sister, Erica's on here. Put on Hannity at 8 o'clock and see if he gives me a shout out, because he might. That would be awesome. Thank you so much. Okay, so I read everything that's in the super chat, no matter what it is. Hey, there was a video without the backpack. Was a video with there. You're saying there was a video without the backpack? Well, hold on. Maybe I missed it. Let's see, guys. So there's a part of the video without a backpack. Let's see. I see the backpack there. There's the backpack. If there's a video without it, then I haven't seen it. Is there another video out there besides this? Yeah, so far, all I see is the backpack. All right, we're back on JLR's stream. There he is. Hi, JLR. Thank you, Jay. Check your email. Okay, you got it. I'm checking it now.
Hi, guys. How are you? Can you hear me? Okay, let's try that again. You guys hear me? For some reason, you're coming in. Okay, let's try it again, please. Okay, thanks, guys. Will you take me down to the booth, please?
Just so you guys know, Paul Ciolino just sent me an email saying there's an article from Fox News saying someone will get locked up tonight or tomorrow, experts are predicting. Retired homicide investigator Paul Ciolino discusses activity in the search for Nancy Guthrie on Jesse Waters' prime time, and the title of it is that someone will get locked up tonight or tomorrow.
Nick, can we go through this? Colleen,
You heard that. That's straight from Paul. Gotcha, James. Thank you. All right, I'll show it in a little bit, okay? But there, I do see in your picture here, it could be that it's just not reflecting on that picture. I don't know. That
I don't know if you guys saw that, but I
Coco.
was doing my own report. Sorry.
Thanks for coming back, Coco and Chloe. You're so sweet. Thank you.
You want me to mute this real quick?
No, you just come over here.
Hold on a second, folks. Oh, I just wanted to talk about today's event. I made like a short. I'm going to put it up on the line.
Thank you.
Okay, just make sure that I hope Eric knows I feel bad.
What I love about this channel is you guys and the fact that we can have conversation and talk back and forth. Thank you. I love you.
Okay.
Okay, and Colleen, if Colleen can hear me, it's just, if she could, if you're talking about.
He doesn't have the gun. I'm going to leave this on in the background for a second while I pull up my email. I don't want anybody to see my private email, so give me 1 second. I'm going to pull up the picture that he gave me. All right. Okay, so you see my cursor here. You're talking about this picture right here, right? Nothing in his hand, in either hand, and no straps. So he's got the straps here. So what he probably did was he probably showed up at the house. He probably put it down somewhere off to the side.
Yeah, I was just looking. I had to see,
Hold on.
The only thing we have is this Bitcoin TMZ report with the kidnapper said they want 1 Bitcoin for in return they'll give the information about who the kidnapper is. That report's out. The glove today, the FBI search, no press conferences by authorities. Did I miss anything else? What transpired today? It's FBI just in this particular area. Agents went to the home of Annie and Tommaso too. They went in there and
We got the mail.
they got the mail. They were wearing gloves. They came out with some bags. And then, a course of lots of different types of interviews around here too.
I would like to say that Heather has not changed and that there's no anticipation, but there's definitely a shift in the feeling of the last night at this time, 8 hours after the release of this photo there was a feeling that this was the break, major break in the race. It remains that, but it was that we could have a big
Man, that's annoying.
today.
Hey guys, my sister-in-law's on here tonight. She's the one I did the first and second episode on the Arturo Gatti series. If you have not checked out that series, go watch it because I'm going to be on with Paul in a couple weeks on it. Maybe sooner, but honestly, I kind of want it to be like a slow brewing thing because I want to make sure that series gets attention. You can't hear anything. Hey Claudia, thanks for joining us. Make sure you guys hit the like button.
Nancy Guthrie has not been censored. So the feeling right now is that, there is this anticipation and the hope that with all of these hours over, that there will be some type of resolution and that we will find, if there was someone in fact who took Nancy Guthrie, that we would find that person. But right now...
Man, that sounds horrible. Are they telling him that sounds bad on that stream?
The hours are upon us. And Nancy Guthrie has been missing now for 11 days.
Yes, we believe Arturo Gatti Jr. was murdered just like his father.
Fear for what we is
The mainstream media thinks it's suicide. It's not.
among the people that knew her and the neighbors.
Oh, that's what it is.
It's really it's heartbreaking and it's beautiful. Color and lighting.
This is crazy, man. When is this going to come to an end? They're just now doing all the things they should have done many days ago.
Solidarity to bring this safely to tie yellow ribbon around the pole in their front yard. And not just that, but to bring yellow roses and place them in front of the Guthrie home to show their support not only for their son, but for their family.
I think there's a lot of stuff that we don't know that they, you know, like Paul was saying, a lot of tips that they're following up on. Paul seems to think the son-in-law's maybe being looked at hard right now. And, you know, there's evidence we don't know about, maybe more video footage. You've got the glove that was found today, so that has to be looked at for DNA. Definitely need to, you know, or
You
hope.
hear that buzzing? It just
Yeah,
keeps
I did.
buzzing.
Bless you. So you got phone pings to be looked at. You got license plate readers, geofencing warrants, the neighborhood canvas work we're seeing now. They're very late with this. And you know, with the social media, AI, all these things today that we have in 2026, it's much harder.
Yeah.
Okay? And
I'll be out here in the morning again.
it's much harder to catch people. It's actually making it easier for people to get away with things.
And then, like I said, we'll link up.
Yeah, I'll check with you in the morning and see where you're setting up. Hopefully we wake up in the morning and we'll have some.
Yeah. Hopefully we'll get some good news. Folks, I'm headed over to Annie, and I'm gonna stay online. You guys can take a drive. We could just see how dark it is when we drive. But I'm gonna let me put
Oh,
this
no.
down.
Did anybody hang out?
Yeah. Thank you, 857. Be safe, brother. Thanks for coming out and saying hi, and thank you for the burger.
Did anybody watch JLR last
Buy him a
night
steak.
late?
I don't know what he likes, but 857 Tucson. What should I get him? A steak? Take him out to a steak dinner? Well, we can't do that now. We got business to take care of here.
Yeah.
I mean, Nancy found resolution outcome here. All right, so yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna go to Annie and Tommaso's home. Kinda
He's
check out and see what's
insane.
going on.
But man, he was like, I was like, you're my hero, dude. I couldn't believe it. JLR went all the way to Rio, whatever it is. He, late at night, you know, driving, running on fumes. This guy was up at like 5 a.m. in the morning with this coverage.
Now it's
right?
gonna
And
get
he-
dark here because I didn't bring my flashlight. You're gonna see how dark it is here in a second.
He wants to drive out to where they detained this guy.
That's scared.
Gets out
No,
there.
no, I was just like, oh my God. That's just how crazy it is out here.
Picks up a
It is
stranger.
crazy out here. Look how dark it is. See, you really think something's gonna be caught on Ring camera around here, like this? And the sun just went down an hour or so ago.
I'll wait till he
I don't got my
stops.
flashlight on me.
Give me a second. He's so dedicated.
Yo, it's creepy. It's creepy out here.
No, last night was creepy. You're crazy. Love this guy,
There's no
but
street lights.
crazy.
Homes are all tucked in. Things are faded. You ain't seeing nothing out here at night.
Yeah, forget it. Old lady living alone?
You ain't seeing nothing out here at night. This is insanity, folks. Isn't this crazy? Help me, please. I found my car. I can't even see my car, but I found my car. My car is right here.
Well, he only pulled in the driveway, Harley. He
Crazy.
says he watched his mom go into the garage. So
Scary.
you wouldn't have caught him on the camera that's by the door.
I can't even.
No, I don't know of another
Here we
person
go.
being detained yet.
Light. Let there be light. All right. Hold on. I'm gonna put this in the rack. Here. We'll go. We're gonna go to Tommaso's.
So anyway, last
what's
night he's
happening.
driving like crazy, man, on the dark road with a perfect stranger. He picks up a hitchhiker, essentially. He starts driving like a madman. You know, it was scary. And then he's talking to people, and we couldn't see the people when he was there, but people in the chat were saying like, you could be talking to the cartel right now. It was crazy. He did not care for the greater good of social media. I don't know. I will. It is my dream to go on location with something at some point. I don't know what I would do. Probably bring my sister Erica with me because she's no nonsense. She'd be like, "Let's go, girl. Let's go. We're going." I don't know if she's still on here, but she knows what I'm talking about, man. She has no fear at all, and I'm more of the chicken out of the two of us.
All right, I'm just gonna spin around and bust a U-turn here. U-turn. Make sure everything is situated here. Are we good on battery? Yep, we're good on battery. All right, let's
You'll be
do this,
okay,
folks.
Angie. You're on here with us. Yeah, it certainly looked like it was 60, 70 miles per hour at the very
This
least.
car
I couldn't
comes.
believe it.
Head toward East Camino El Ganado.
Yeah. JLR called out Moms for Justice. It was awesome. He must have said it 20 times.
Don't forget there was a house for sale right here by her home.
This is JLR Investigates live stream, and we're all talking and chatting over here. We just had Paul Ciolino on for the first 45 minutes. It was an amazing interview. I strongly recommend you watch it. He had a
How
lot to
creepy it
say.
is out here.
He's on his way back to Annie's house. Yeah, Rosie drove from Annie's to Nancy's to get a feel for that drive. It's about 10 minutes, right, Rosie?
At the next stop sign, turn left.
Turn left at the next stop sign.
That might be the day we're talking about artfully becoming.
All right, I'm
Thanks
making a
for-
At
left.
the stop sign, turn left
I've seen
on
you
East
before.
Camino
Thank you again for
Lazorla.
joining us tonight.
Camino Lazorio. The FBI was all up around here too today.
Oh,
Searching.
Paul was awesome.
Searching.
Yeah. That's what Paul was saying. But now he's starting to think the son-in-law might have something to do with it. Guys, smash that like button and make sure you're sharing this video. Whatever, if you're on any Reddit boards, Facebook, please take the link and share it. get it on out there for me. I'd so appreciate it.
This is crazy, folks.
It's dark.
Yes, I got a care package. Thank you. Are you the one that sent the care package?
So you have all these women sending him food and stuff. Thank you, JLR. Thank you. I probably won't go the distance tonight. Probably going to wrap it up very soon. I'm so tired. It's been a lot the last couple days.
At the next
Oh,
stop
that's so
sign, turn
sweet.
left.
That's awesome. Yep, that's why people need to watch this video, because he's the only one who's got the
At the stop sign,
to say
turn
it.
left onto East Orange Grove Road.
You know what I mean? He is like, he don't mess around, Paul. He tells you like it is. He'll answer your questions straight on.
It's
great.
quite possible the kidnapper came out this way. Too, there's a school across the street. There's a church here on the right. This here, over here, this way will take me towards Oracle. I'll wait till this last car comes and then I'll turn. It's quite possible. They went out this way. Because really, if we want to point the fingers back towards Tommaso or that way, there's like 3 ways to get back that are pretty much all ETAs are the same in that 10 to 13 minute range. It's like three ways you could go that are pretty much the same.
So if, and I'm going to say this carefully.
There ain't no lights out here either. Even on the main road here, there ain't no lights like that.
If it's Tommaso, who is the guy at the front door? Do you think that's Tommaso? Hey, Clarissa. How are you, girl? You missed Paul. You're going to have to rewind
Getting
and
up
watch
on the main
Paul.
road here. So next light will take me to Oracle. We're only 5 minutes away from Annie and Tommaso's. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. It's not far. It's not far.
Can you imagine the emotional toll this is having on Savannah and just the family in general? All of this. And Paul was saying, if they're unhappy, which he thinks they are, they're not going to say it. They're not going to say nothing about it. It's like the Holly Bobo case. They were really disappointed in the way that investigation went down. That's a case out of Tennessee that happened back in, I think, 2012. She went missing. And then she was found dead, Decatur County.
And then up here I'll be making a left.
Parents were so disappointed in the police, the investigation, the whole 9 yards. But you can't say anything, otherwise you're worried that they'll stop looking. So, it's quite possible that they're very disappointed that all the things that should have happened many days ago happened over the last 48 hours. that case is near and dear to my heart, Holly Bobo. There's a story behind that. A lot of people don't know about that case. No problem, Julie. Good night, girl. God bless you. Sweet dreams.
I should have went. And then down here will be the Circle K and make a right.
It's right on the corner there, right?
But law enforcement has been reported by Fox News that law enforcement were going to locations, businesses here on this strip here, in this general area, asking them about surveillance from 9:30 p.m. Saturday night, January 31st into 11:30 a.m. February 1st. Businesses around here, they were seeking surveillance. I know for a fact here on the left, the Chevron station, feds went there. They told me. Now, I haven't went from business to business to business to ask who asked for what, because we've been streaming. But when I first got here, I kind of sleuthed around, and definitely we heard from the Circle K down the road here, and then I got the Chevron. But I didn't really go to any other businesses except a Bitcoin drop-off at the CVS on the other direction. But I haven't really went that route. But the media pretty much has reported that they were all in this area looking for surveillance. What does that tell you? Why you're around here? We're going to Tommaso's home. We're just going to see what's up.
Where the heck is
right
Tommaso? Haven't seen him.
I
Where
don't
is
see
he?
anything breaking, and we're kind of just waiting for anything to break, too.
That's
Hopefully we can get
interesting.
that break in the case.
Yeah. I don't know, guys. It looks so bad right now. It just... all that build-up yesterday, to have it be nothing. Kind of deflated. Oh, look, did anybody else wake up being like, you know what, I just don't want to turn on Facebook, TV, nothing. I didn't want to turn anything on for a couple hours. I needed to, like, that was crazy yesterday. I really, really thought something was going to happen. It was such a disappointment. I thought, you know, people talking about helicopters, bringing somebody to the hospital at Banner Hospital, SWAT teams, bomb squad, you know, homicide, you know, what was the name of the other one? It was
Here we go.
hostage,
We're actually going
hostage. FBI
down this
hostage
little
unit.
hill here, make a left, and we're at Tommaso's. We have to go up a hill a little bit, but we're at Tommaso's. Just about there.
Hey, Rabbit,
Tommaso.
Rabbit.
Annie Guthrie and Tommaso.
I doubt that, Rosie, because they've been in and out of that house constantly. There's no way they'd be able to get away with that if they were hiding somebody in the house. I mean, how? Thanks, Julie. Good night.
Here we go, right here. Got some cars here. Media's here.
All right, let's watch. This is interesting. I'm not leaving yet.
Media's still out here, camped out at this home.
But if it's boring, I'll probably say good night. But we're going to watch. We're at Annie's house right now. Let's see what's going on.
Got their cameras and their lights. Look at this media camera here. It's literally shined on the house. They shine the light Imagine that. Imagine you're home and the media got lights shined on your house. They're shining lights on their home.
Wow.
It's crazy, isn't it?
Well, and they're still staying in that other mansion that they rented, right? They're not here. I don't think they're here at all.
That's the bodyguard.
Oh, maybe they are. Because why do you need a bodyguard if they're at another house? Be right back.
Let me turn around. I mean, it's creepy going in the back of their neighborhood at night. Even back here, gets creepy. It's pitch black. We'll take a walk. We'll do another walk.
Bam. That's a really good point you made there, buddy. Here for today, 42. Says, I'm sure that the masked person's
Creepy or
body is
what?
perfectly recognizable by anyone who knows him. If it's Tommaso, the family would know.
Nighttime walk. I got the flashlight. Where's my flashlight? Where's my
So
there it is. We got
simple.
the flashlight.
Yeah, it's so true.
I got the flashlight. Ooh, it's cold out here when that sun goes down.
I need just a little more information before I start speculating on Tommaso, because I don't want to say something to hurt somebody's credibility, reputation, the whole 9 yards. It is, what I will do is point out the obvious. We haven't seen him, but then Paul said a lawyer could say, shut your mouth, go crawl in a hole somewhere, basically. Be quiet. We all know this because Wendy listened to her lawyer. That's from another case, guys. But it's not
Media.
unusual to hide because of the heat and the
Annie and
speculation.
Tommaso's home.
Now, does anybody know if they're back here or not? I think they're at that house that they rented. Hey, Kyoga. Thanks for coming back tonight.
What really happened at this home? How's it going? Any action here?
Only what you see, bud.
Only what I see. Not much of anything.
They did. They found a black glove. If you when the stream ends, go back and watch from the beginning.
Oh, you've been
Paul
here an
talks
hour?
about the glove.
This is the home. Doherty's FBI was here today. Yeah, I gotta look out for the javelinas.
Hey, Aries. Paul has
There's
one too.
javelinas out here. There's coyotes out here.
He means no harm
But
at
let me
all.
just show you something out here. Let me just go out this way real quick. Because authorities are asking neighbors about their property. Now, say a body's buried around here.
What is he saying? Hello, Valerie. Thanks for chiming in. Where are you guys all from? Anybody new
I'm
on
just
here?
gonna stay quiet. And you can just hear.
Post where you're from. Are you in Arizona? He's so funny. He's like Inspector Gadget. Good point. South Carolina, East Coast. I'm from the Northeast. Jersey and New York. But I live in Tennessee now.
See what I
But
mean?
Jersey girl all the way, right here.
It's this crazy stuff. This is called Northern Hills. But in back of the property, there's entire like things back here. Just like hills and canyon type things. Takes you
Animals.
far deep down. Ravines. There ain't nothing out here. Is a body out here somewhere.
JLR thinks there's a body out there.
Fox News saying second glove found.
Ooh, did you hear
Yeah,
that?
now we're gonna get into Glovegate.
A second glove was found. That's breaking news, I think.
Yo, this is crazy. Dude, you could put a body back here. Literally, you could pull up in your vehicle and throw a body out. And I don't mean to be, come on, let's be real. The feds are in here looking for body in the neighborhood or evidence. It appears to me they're looking in places, in tunnels, in pipes, in pipes. I've seen them go in pipes. I've seen them go in RV trailers. I've seen them look around properties. They're looking for a body.
Thank you, Harley.
You don't go in drainage pipes and everything like that. Where are you going to go? What are you going to go in an RV for? Why are they searching a neighbor's RV? Somebody stash evidence there? No, a body.
Lemon character and baby
I
lemon
think there's possibilities.
jumping in
Somebody
the
put a
air
gun
with
somewhere,
fireworks
backpack or something
behind them.
That's true too.
Guys, when you send me a
Scary
super
out
chat, I
Somebody
have
just
to
pull up.
say
Their house is right there. You can't see it. But even
Okay,
with
I'm
a
sorry.
flashlight out here, you're not even gonna be suspicious. Nobody gonna see you. Can anybody hear me?
No. When you send those super chats, I have to say, no matter what it is, I have to say it. The only thing I don't do is curse. I try not to. Thank you so much. So just to give you cred here, Harley, thank you so much for the sticker. Lemon character and baby lemon jumping in the air with fireworks behind them. Is that a riddle or something?
Outside the home of Tommaso.
So
Can anyone hear me?
People from Arizona, what kind of like critters are out there?
The dog did. The dog heard me.
Oh, you should have heard my toilet mouth in the day, Kristen.
Crazy. All right, I'm going to head up back up towards the vehicles because I'm getting a little creepy out. It's getting creepy. Plus, you got to deal with all that. Stuff is crazy. Where is Nancy?
Where's Rosie and Nancy?
Is she back here in this neighborhood somewhere? Car. Look, this is a car coming around at night.
Can you be more specific on that, Tracy?
Can't even see nothing. You can't see no plate.
Good night, artfully
Can't even see
becoming.
the kind of car that is.
It gets dark in Tennessee too in certain spots, guys.
Ain't no Ring camera catching anything like that.
Okay, how often do you see a rattlesnake?
100% fact. FBI was at the neighbor's house across the street, and the other neighbors. We filmed it yesterday. 100% fact.
Hey, Sherry. It's the first time I'm seeing you, girl.
Outside the home of Annie and Tommaso.
Thanks for coming back.
Nancy was here before she was taken back to her house. Catalina Foothills.
If you have not watched Paul Ciolino after
Where
the
is
stream is over, you got to rewind it.
Here's the house. Oh, car's coming.
Gosh, you just scared me.
Dude, I have this eerie feeling that somebody's gonna jump me.
Total immersion right now. We're with you, man. I feel it. Lemon character and baby Lemon jumping in the air with fireworks behind them.
So they shine lights on their home.
What in
The
God's
media
name?
shine lights on the house.
Thank you, Maureen. He's going to
This
be
is
back.
NBC News. You have any comment?
Hit the notification bell so you know when he's back. Thank you so much, Harley. Harley's coming in hot. Seriously, man, you guys are so sweet. Thank you. I appreciate all your support. He was Robin. Did you see him last night? Did you watch him last night? He's
All right,
he's a
folks.
maniac.
With that being
JLR.
said, I'm going to sign off for the night.
Yeah.
If something else breaks, you will definitely hear it here on JLR Investigates. Boots on the ground outside Annie and Tommaso's home. We will go to any key location centered around this case. Wherever the FBI goes, we go. Wherever Pima County sheriffs go, we go. Wherever any law enforcement goes, we go. Wherever there's a situation, we go. We will continue to follow this every twist and turn in the case of 84-year-old Nancy Guthrie. She's out there somewhere. What happened? Who's involved? What in the world is going on here, people? If you're new to the channel, welcome. Please hit that subscribe button. Boots on the ground latest. Gloves being found. Searches all over the place. Neighbors being asked questions. We will stay with this story. So I'm going to sign off, get a little rest. Got the phone on standby. If there's any arrests, any searches at locations, I'll pop back up and go live with the tripod. All right, we cover boots on the ground, true crime 24/7, 365 on JLR Investigates. Thank you, everyone who contributed. The JLR Army strong. Justice for Nancy. We'll continue
Moms
to
for
bring public
justice.
awareness. I will be back.
Just kidding.
See you tomorrow morning, folks. And if anything else breaks in the middle of the night, we'll come back on. All right. Have a good night, everyone.
All right. So that was perfect timing because I'm thinking to myself, I'm kind of tired too. Are you guys tired? I love hanging out with you guys, though. I do. I love hanging out with you guys. I will, unless there's something major that happens tomorrow, I will probably take off tomorrow. And my husband has a podcast too, and he is starting it, and it's kind of cool. He is, I think, doing an episode tomorrow night or pre-recording one or something. He's not up and running yet, but I will be linking his podcast eventually in my description. It's so funny because ever since I started this, I had so many people coming to me saying, can you help me start a podcast? My husband and I, we've just been learning this as we go. He's pretty much produced everything. He gets all these lights and I have a Roadcaster in front of me, and I've got all these screens, and it's really cool. It's a lot of fun. I couldn't do this without him. So just like STS has a COE, I need to come up with my own name for my husband. So I'm letting you guys decide the name that I should have for my husband. It needs to be something that rolls off the tongue really good, and it'll be so fun. Ruger right now is, as you can see. Oh, by the way, guys, Ruger had his doctor appointment today. His anal glands are okay. They're not full. They're thinking he's got a food allergy, so they're making me change to this vegetarian. So my dog is vegetarian food, so it looks like he's going to be a vegan dog now. And the last thing they said to me is that he could be getting bouts of pancreatitis, but because I didn't fast him today, they didn't want to do the blood work. So we're going to change his diet and check his blood in May and see what's going on. So the dog is okay. The cut on my hand is better. Oh, you guys can kind of see it now. It was a nasty cut. This is nothing. This is nothing. Hub for Justice. Yeah. I mean, he's the guitar playing, producing, software engineering. He's that guy. You know what I mean? So I got to come up with a good name for him. So anyway, I love you guys so much, and I really, really appreciate your support. It's so fun every day, and I when I come on here with you guys, it really is. It's the best, and I hope I can even meet some of you sometime. So that would be really cool. All right, so everybody, have a good night's sleep, and God bless you all.
The views and opinions expressed in this podcast are solely those of the hosts and guests. All individuals mentioned are presumed innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.